joining our live stream. Let's stream together. Okay, as you're joining the live stream, please just begin to like, just like the live, share the comment, and tell us where you're watching us from. As we move together today on this live stream, we are going to be seeing how to use AI tools to facilitate our daily life activities, given that this is one of the most widely used tool in the industrial field, irrespective of the field of life. Yes, welcome to Impact Fuse YouTube channel. Hopefully you are doing well today. As we unveil the package today, we are inviting each and every one of you that you are joining this live just to drop your comment, tell us where you're watching from and what is your expectation that joining this live today. But before we move in, as the live today, we are going on this session, we are going to be concentrating to talk about the AI, using of AI tools, how AI can impact our life. Especially in this case, we'll be talking mostly on the free open AI application, okay, the free open AI applications and how is it applicable in our daily life, be it that you are a student, be it that you are a researcher, be it that you are a doctor, a judge, a nurse, or whatsoever. So this live session today is for each and everybody, so long as you are concerned. It's for you, it's for me, it's for a child that has just been giving birth today, it's for any other person. So the live session, we are going to really be talking a lot concerning on AI applications, with some of the most common AI applications that I believe that most of us, we are already aware on it. And I'm going to be doing this live streaming on a mobile phone because like mobile phones are one of the highly used tools now in which everybody, each and every home, they have it. Each and every home have it. In some cases now, if you want to switch to computer to be using the computer for this live, most people are going to complain of not having a computer or access to computer. Or also we have different type of computer where we maybe with some people will be asking, if I have a MacBook, how is this one going to run? If I have maybe if I'm using Chrome, the Chrome book, how is this one going to run? If I'm using maybe the normal Microsoft operating system, how is this one going to run? So that is why I've really just bring this live session into a mobile phone so that we can be able to compromise a lot of things to see how we can work. As you are joining the live stream, I'll be back in a short second. I'll be back in a short second. Okay, sorry for joining late, sorry for coming down late, but as we are going to continue, we are going to be looking on how to use the AI applications to facilitate our daily life, our daily activities, which this is one of the most important live stream that we are going to be having for impact fields. And impactors, like I said, AI is one of the main tools that is rapidly taking over the industry. And I remember that we also have a live session where we talk about this when I mentioned about it that in most cases that we have now, we don't say it was all is adventure, all is changing, that it is happening in the industrial field. And none of us, we can reject these changes that it should not come, or maybe it has this and that. The only difficulty, the only challenges that we are going to face here is our ability to be able to concentrate, to learn, and be able to move along the chain of the technology. The scale in which the technology is moving is not something that we are going to just like say that, oh, maybe as this one is going to be like this, let's stay behind and maintain whatsoever it is. Although the advanced way of technology, the olden ways of technology, let me say like the coming of the internet, it was also a very swift mode. Because before this time, I think data collection was something that was being done manually. If people wanted to do data collection, it was done manually. You have to go around manual to collect your information from people, talk to people. I remember in these times we were still in some place like in a nursery school, right? We usually used to have people that come around inside primary school, I mean to say, to get some information from us, to ask us about some question on things that they want to know, or maybe they are doing research about a particular thing. But now, when internet came, that becomes one of the things that boils down all this long distance traveling just to go and gather information. Now the area of internet, it also come on, it is going down. So what next is now is the use of AI, which is one of the tools that can boost our productivity and even double our productivity times 12. I say times 12 is even little because with AI, you are able to do everything just within the shortest possible space of time. So now, looking at this AI, so what are some of the AI tools that we are going to be looking today? Some of the AI tools that we are going to be looking today, we'll be looking at the most common one, which is the ChatGPT, okay? Which is the ChatGPT. I would really like to get something on my screen here so that I can be pointing. And I already said, that the reason that I am using the mobile phone here to do this live today is because I believe that it's going to be of a great help for us, so that people can't have challenges of maybe the tool that you are talking, how is it going to run on a mobile phone, how is it going to run on my computer, because for phones, at least they have a similarity in uses, be it an Apple phone, be it an Android phone, or whatsoever phone that you are using. Okay, so we are going to be looking at the various tools. Like I said, today in today's video, we are going to be looking at the most common type of and the most available that most people know about it, which is the ChatGPT. That we are going to be using ChatGPT. Inside ChatGPT, we are going to be navigating inside the ChatGPT to see what we can do. Now, the research, the purpose, it doesn't only end at the ChatGPT level, because should in case that we just take everything to end at the level of ChatGPT, we are going to still have a lot of difficulties here. So GPT application as you have here. Okay, just make sure that you download ChatGPT. Okay, download this ChatGPT, and after downloading ChatGPT, there are numbers of applications that we are going to be using. Okay, after this application, after this live session, I'm going to drop everything down on the description link so that you can be able to picture it out. Also, we are also going to also get another one, which is the bin. Okay, this is one of the most common that was first before we came out to have other things. We came out to have the other applications that can go further. Now, we'll also be looking at some other ones that we'll also be looking at it. We'll also be looking at maybe now the Instagram. Okay, this is the Instagram application, and this one we are going to be using this one for mostly graphic designer. You can, if you are interested in graphic designer, and you should be just download the Instagram. But please, As for this live session is concerned, ChatGPT is for everybody. Okay, ChatGPT is for everybody. Bing is going to be for everybody. Yes, just download the applications now and install. Once you are done with the installation of it, you can just drop in the comment section, tell us if you are done with it or not. So tell us if you are done with your downloads of these applications. Remember, I have just said that you need to get ChatGPT, which is our text application, the text AI application that we are going to be using today. Then you also try to get download this other one, the bin, and you also got to download another one, which is the Instagram. Okay, so once you are done with it, tell us if you are done. And should in case you are having any difficulties, you can just drop in the comment section. Okay, should in case you are having any difficulties, just drop in the comment section and we will attend to you, we will check on it and we will respond to you. The comment section is open, and please your liking of the live, and also if possible sharing the live and inviting other people to join is really going to be of great essence to us. Okay, so please, as you are joining, you can also equally share the live to others so that they can join us as we stream together on this live session together. Remember, we are talking about boosting your productivity with 5 amazing AI hacks. Okay, so your productivity is going to be boosted in any of these dimensions. Remember the applications that I already mentioned here. And after, if you have downloaded it, also if you're a graphic designer and you are interested to also boost your speed of creativity with graphic design, you should get also this application, which is called the Instagram. The Instagram is the application that you are going to be using for your own purpose. Okay, so this is making the number 3 application. Remember, we are working on the 5 hacks. We are working on the 5 hacks that we need to know. Okay, this is a number 3, the number 4 application. Now, for the bonus of this live, I'm going to also be giving you another AI application that you have to download, which is called the Sono app. Okay, the Sono app is very interesting. This live is going to be super amazing live. It is going to be one of the best live session that we have, as we are going to encounter a lot of things here. And the best thing that you can just do is to stay with us as we go down with the live. As we go down, just help us, give us a like, just give a comment, leave a comment. That is the other thing that we really need it so much to make this live go higher. And one of the things, you can also just share it and invite somebody to also join the live so that they can as well also benefit from it, because what we are going to be sharing here may be something that a lot of people may need it. And as we know, payment to be able to get these things are never easy. So we can get Sono. And now the another bonus that I'm going to be giving also on the AI is a Red Mini. Okay. So these are like the applications that we are going to be working on it today. And believe me, this is going to be amazing, a crackdown that you will really see and say, having, if I know all these things, maybe you have gone very far in life. So now I believe that we already get our applications, and every application that we are going to be using here is already getting set, and we are ready to move along the line. So we are going to start looking at ChatGPT. Okay, ChatGPT. So we are going to be looking at the ChatGPT. So I'm going to open the ChatGPT here on the screen. Please make sure that you have downloaded the ChatGPT, because talking about this because most of us, we have the ChatGPT in our systems or in our phones, but maybe we just think the other thing is that maybe just to go there and type one thing and you read, then you can. So you can tell us what you have used ChatGPT for in the past time. Okay, so if you have used ChatGPT before, we are inviting you to just tell us what you know about ChatGPT. What have you been using ChatGPT for, and how has it been helpful for you? So you can just drop it in the comment section. You can just drop in the comment section. We are going to check on your comment and tell you, and also so that we can know. But if in case we don't see any comment here, yeah, we will really just assume that maybe nobody here watching this live has used ChatGPT before. Please, if you are joining, just take okay, just take because as we are on login, just missing the chat, just missing the live before coming back is going to be a mark, is going to leave a point out to you that you may be struggling to catch up with it. So we are going to start talking about ChatGPT, which I'm still waiting that they should, in case you have been using ChatGPT, just drop in the comment section and tell me what you have been using ChatGPT for in your past time. Okay, so assuming that nobody here. Okay, so assuming that somebody here have not used ChatGPT before, I'm just going straight to start telling you that ChatGPT is just a chatbot. Okay, it's just a chatbot. ChatGPT that you can see here. Let me return back and I open it. I point it again because some people may go and download a different version of what I'm using. So you may not have the same thing with me, but even if you have to download a different version, believe me, we are still going to be on the same platform. So ChatGPT is just an open chatbot developed by AI. Okay, it is a base GPT. Okay, GPT, it is the meaning of the GPT there means generative pre-trained transformer. Generative pre-trained transformer. So that is the meaning of the GPT. It generates, then it query, and then it transform it, or it transform it for a pre-trained. That means it is something that the application have been generated. Yeah, it takes something and it pre-trained. That means that already the information has been like forecasted onto the system, that any question that you ask there is just going to take off from there and be able to know what it is going to give you, which are designed. So these are designed, this open AI, this is an open AI. That is one of the things that I'm concentrating on it, to give you the AI that is quite open for you to be able to use it without allowing any difficulties, because although giving as much as there are some advanced AI that you have to pay before you use it, this ChatGPT is one of the best. Is one of the best as it is an open AI. So ChatGPT becomes widely unpopular ability to engage natural conversation and answer question and assist you in various tasks like writing, coding, and brainstorming ideas. Okay, so let's now look at it here on the screen. Let's look at it here on the screen. So looking at a ChatGPT here on the screen, we are going to start seeing something. When you just launch your ChatGPT, it is going to ask you that, what can I help you with? Which you will see these ideas that it is actually giving you here, asking you, should I help you create image? Okay. Should I help you with a summary text? Should I help you make a plan? Should I help you get something like an advice? Should I help you now get something on more? So if you click here on more, we are going to get something. So let's move down here to more. We are seeing what is going to keep asking us there. So when we take now on more, you see, it comes to also doing analyzing of images. Okay, it help us to help us write. Okay, also help us do something like coding. It help us to also do coding. Okay, coding here is if you're a programmer, this is where you are going to come. If you are a data analyst, so it is going to come. So if you want just to get a surprise, you can also come here and get a surprise. Okay, the amazing thing about this particular tool is that it's like the same like a chatting tool. That is why it is called the Chat GPT. That is where the name is coming from. The chat means that you can chat with it normal as you are having any normal daily life conversation. For instance, when you just come here, if you don't want to get anything, because one of the things here is that from these pre-templates here, the memory has been aligned in the way that if I just take on coding, so now it's going to get to ask me some question. So help me debug my code, help me write a function, help me simplify a code, help me learn Python. So you see, this is one of the most important tools that we have, but most people fail to exploit it to the fullest. We fail to exploit it to the fullest because we really neglect and think that we have to go somewhere so higher. So should in case you are a programmer, this is you have to come on. So let's just say that we want to help me learn what? Help me learn Python. Okay, I'll just come to say help me learn Python. Okay, so if I just take the help me learn Python, this is what is going to come up. All right. So one of the key things that I'll analyze here and said about this particular program is that it is not for novice. This is not a program that is meant for novice. That means that it's be only for the pro and it's not for people that doesn't really know anything, because we often get contrasting points of views from a lot of people. They said that ChatGPT or AI is coming to make people to be lazy. AI is coming to maybe does do this or do that. No, I don't really abide to it, because this particular application is for those that at least you have an idea. For instance, you can't just come and open AI to say that it should write a program that can do this and do that, where you are not a programmer. Okay, because it's like garbage in, garbage out. I will not tell you that everything here is just going to be 100%, but this is like garbage in, garbage out. That means that whatsoever you send in is the same thing that is coming out for you. Okay, whatsoever thing that you send on AI is the same thing that is coming back for you. Please, you just have an power and like the power tag on the live. You like, just click on the like. Yes, if you can support also by sending a super thanks, you're really welcome and we appreciate it, because this is where the energy is coming from. This is where the energy is coming from. Also, you can share with other people so that people can also join from various angles as we move together. So now we are working inside ChatGPT, where we have just taken one program like coding, then it is showing us. Then we take we want to learn Python. Okay, so it is first telling us that what are the basics. Let's start with the basics, the core concept. What is Python? Then it talks about the variables, it talks about the operators, and this is just like an example of the codes. Okay, so now let's just move out of here, because we want to start looking at chat. We are looking at another dimension now. Okay, so now also given that I mentioned that this is a chat GPT. Okay, so if I say chatting, I can chat with it. Okay, so if I say hello, it's going to reply hi. Okay, so this is what is you see, when I say hello, this like greeting, like chatting, I'm chatting with somebody. I see it have replied me because my first message up, I am talking about Python. Okay, so now you say hi, glad you are here. Are you ready to start learning Python? Tell me, do you already have Python installed on your computer, phone, or you would like me to guide you on step-by-step scratch? Okay, so from scratch, that means that you see we are chatting. How can now reply it and say that no, I want something else. Okay, something else. So when you are looking at it, this is a conversation. Everything is flowing. So it is asking me, so you want something, you get it. What would you like to help with insect? Okay, feel free to tell us more, whether you are about a different programming language, creative project, script, design, video, help your YouTube and Facebook. Okay, now, so content creators and any other person here, if you are watching this live. Okay, hi Elizabeth, you are welcome. And how are you doing? Hopefully everything is going well. Thank you so much for joining the live. We really appreciate. Also like and share it with other people. As you are watching, Elizabeth, you are highly welcome. You have always been part of the community whensoever that we are live, and we really appreciate you so much. So also just do us a favor by sharing it with another person so that they can join us together. Okay, so now we want to just stop at this level. Now we are looking at how now we can now help us. Okay, because this is just like telling you, this is just like the introductory phase. Now, let's look at a case in life in which you have a business plan that you want to design a business plan. You have the business plan to design, and you are feeling as okay, you don't have the time to really sit down and design this business. For instance, the business plan that we are going to be talking about it here is like, let me say, a modern studio where we can do something like printing, graphic design, video editing, podcast, and maybe something. And let's take this situation will be taking a business place like maybe in Nigeria. Let's use a place like Nigeria, where or any country in Africa where we can use it so that it will really sound and make it more stabilized. So let's just take, for instance, here we need a business plan. Okay, so we want to write a business plan. I would say AI. I want to write a business plan. Okay, so let's see how we can use AI to write a business plan. Now, the first thing here, we are seeing how to use AI to write a business plan. Okay. So now I said I want to write a business plan. That's it, what it's telling me. So let's break it down. So this is a powerful, I love the mindset. Let's start the business. It's one of the best way to build independence and impacting. Let's break it down so that I can guide you effectively on three quick ways question. So the first question is, what are your goals? Are you looking for a side hustle, small business, large company? Are you hoping on quick cash flow, long term? So this is what is telling you. Now, also depending if you have been using this application and you have used any currency, there is going to pick it based on your currency. My country of nationality is Cameroon, so actually that is why it is going to come safer because I've been doing other things. So what research did you have? What research did you have? So this is something for people that should, in case you have never even built any business plan before, it's going to really help you to be quickly to navigate there. So did you have a startup capital even as small as from 10,000, which is like to maybe 10,000, a example 10,000 francs CFA, $100. Okay, so do you have any specific skills or tools, e.g., designing, cooking, coding, teaching? So what are you interested in? What area interests you most? Okay, so these are some of the things that we are going to be answering. So next step, they say that reply with answer. I will suggest the best business idea and situation plan for you. Okay, so my best things that I have very well, what I am very best in, I am best in my, let's say, my graphic design work. Okay, I'm very best in graphic design work, also with coding and video editing. So this is like a business that I want. Then I can also be doing something like printing. Okay, so I'll say that my business structure, my business structure, okay, is about printing, it's about designing, coding, coding of program coding of programming. Okay, programming. Let me just use programming. Installation of servers. Okay, because this is one of our activities. Programming, embed all the programming here. So I'll have something like graphic design, video editing, podcast. Okay, because I'm also thinking to start a podcast soon. Podcast studio, a podcast studio, then teaching room. Teaching room. Okay, so this is just what I want. Then I want super quality high printers. Super quality high printers. Which can print, which can print 3D, okay? 3D and HD quality. Okay, HD quality, which is one of the most quality that we are using now, which is a high definition HD quality. And a, yes, and a generator or solar panel or solar system for power backup. For power backup, so that in case that we don't have power, we can use it to consume. Then we are also going to location is in Douala, Cameroon. Douala, Cameroon. Estimated in a two room apartment. Okay. So we should be in a two-room apartment. That is our target for now. We have to take this business in a two-room apartment. So we are writing a business plan here. So if you are just joining us, just know that we are writing a business plan. So I'll say AI now suggest the best area for this business. Equipment and their cost prices. Includes standard range price and at in a year in a yearly pay advance. Yes, so what else suggest now and it suggests the minimum budget based on the equipment to be purchased. Now, one of the things that we also have to do here is that we need to also tell AI, because we can't do podcasts without this thing. Podcasts include what? Includes quality camera, podcast studio equipment, and to extra Core i7, okay, Core i7, Core i7 laptops with high graphics, with high graphics resolutions, with high graphics. Let's just keep it there. So now, without writing much, let's just click on next to go. So if you are just joining us, we are working on ChatGPT. So now we are seeing how we are drafting a business plan. We are drafting a business plan using ChatGPT. So we're seeing how we can use this one to go. So now we already just tell the ChatGPT what we have, what we are thinking to do. So now this is the plan that is now on the screen as we have it here, which is said, okay, design, these are some of the creative hubs that can secure mini process. So design, which we have the graphics and 3D, we have video. Now we are also going to have programming. We also have programming and server setup, teaching and podcasting, and professional printing. Yes, so now this is it based on the suggestion on what I gave. So now based on what is suggesting that since you want a quality client and good accessibility to stabilize environment, this is somewhere that I've been to. Okay, I'm not in Douala. I'm not there in Douala now. I'm somewhere else. But I just want to examine my business and see. So already this is the business idea. So the best areas that I can carry this business there have been suggested, which is said that it is the first place that is suggesting here is the Aqua, which is the center and the business hub. You have Bonus Mosadi, which is residence plus business mixed with good studio. Then you have Makape, yet strategize. So starting from the top now is giving me the best area, which is like what you can see here. Okay, this area is where we're talking about here. So here you can see this is the best, is suggesting the areas where I can really carry out this business from on. Now you look, the ones at the top are like the best areas that ChatGPT is suggesting. Okay, now coming down here, you said that okay, the essential rain estimate. Okay, it gives me also the rain estimate for the different areas. So now it tells me that if I am taking about the estimate for rent for 2 rooms apartment, so you take an area like this is the first area. You have the area, you have the monthly rent there, and then you have like a yearly rent. Okay, the yearly rent. So if I'm to take like a two room studio, like this is my specification that I gave to ChatGPT. Okay, so ChatGPT is now telling me if I'm going to be in Aqua, if I want to take Aqua, that means that the money rent for two rooms apartment is going to be like 150,000 to 250,000. So it is giving me an estimate that if I will have to pay for a year, I'm going to pay this amount. Okay, I'm going to pay like a 1.8 million. Say this is France CFA, which is something approximately to, I think it's like $1,500. Then we can come down again. You still see? You see it here. This is the rent based on the rent. Okay, so sorry, I scroll down so much. I scroll down a lot. Please, this is a whole business plan. This is a whole business plan. So this is just like telling us on how we can move along with ChatGPT to do things for us that we think that is very time consuming. Should in case that I was to write this business plan on my own, I think it's going to take me like maybe a week to be able to come out with this. So these are the different areas. You have the Bonamosadi, which is telling us that in Bonamosadi you can get a business plan, a business there which is like giving us like from 100,000 francs in a month to 180, giving this amount. Like I said, that based on what it gives us up here, it shows that Accra is the most business center, a business crop area, but the most expensive. Now, it also goes down to laptop, and it tells me that this is what I need for my laptops. Okay, for the laptops now, the items that I'm going to buy, the core equipment list plus the essential price. So this is not like a fixed price that they are giving me. Now, if I am going to get like two core laptop computer, so the i7 generation, the i7 12 generation, 6 GB RAM, 1 TB SDD, then we have something like it should be in the NVIDIA, which is like getting to something like, this is like a saver. Actually, this is like a saver, and actually this is my best sign that I really like it so much. So if you are also a content creator, don't forget to write in the comment section, just say hi like Elizabeth said, so that we can also follow you on your own channel to see what we are also doing there, and we encourage you also to grow. Remember, our target is to keep encouraging everybody. Okay, you can't grow alone in this industry. In every industry, you cannot just make it there alone. You need people to come and support you. So this is our equipments that we need. So now I will also go down to say that we need a 3D printer. So which is the Clarity, this is the brand that we can get, Clarity Eden 3 SP Pro or similar, which is something like 400k. This 400k is just like 400,000. Okay, it's 400,000 francs CFA. You can just take, if in case you are in another country and you are watching us, you can just take this CFA. So maybe convert it, you just take it also even on this ChatGPT at the same time, it can give you. Okay, so let me just look at the exchange rate between CFA and other currency today. So we just have exchange rate. Let me just look at it. So now, before this one is coming, so CFA to a UAE dollar today is something like 0.00. CFA to dollars is 0.0017. CFA to euro 0.0015. So the list can continue based on the place of your location. Should in case you want to know how the exchange, you want to take what is here on this list and you put it into your own country currency. So remember, I'm working on CFA. Okay, CFA, which is the Central Africa currency, the currency for the Central African states, especially for the SMAC zone. Okay, now this is just the second equipment. Now we have the HD printer, which can print for A3. It can print photos and posters. So it has proposed that we should buy Expon Ecotan. This Camon Image Pro, which I already have this one, which is something like 600k, and exactly this is just actually the best price because I have actually bought this printer before. Okay, I have one of these printer. Now we have a generator, because generator is something like we need an external power source, because it is very bad to have a center like this, because this is like a multimedia center plan. Okay, business plan for multimedia center. So now we get this multimedia, this generator, in which it is proposing this 3 kVA or Tiger or Summit Fireman, which is like 350k. All right, I always like to pronounce that K. All right, we have the solar starter kit, which is like for the 3000 watt panel plus the inverter and the battery, which is 500k. Now we have other things like the camera. This is the camera that you can use in the studio, which is the DSLR mirrorless camera. So it is asking me that I should get something like Canon ESO. Okay, the Canon ESO, which is something like getting to 500k here. They have the studio microphones, which I can also need to get the studio microphones. We have the basic activity setup, which is like the phone, stands, cable, which is like 150k. Now we have also the external storage, the video editing monitor, which it has suggests that I should get this 27-degree ISPA or the 2K. Okay, so which is something like 20 something K as well. Now we have to also get other things like the external storage, like the 2 terabyte ADD or SDD, which is like 100k. Then you have the desks, chairs, and whiteboard. Okay, this is for the classroom, which is like getting to take me like 150k. So equipment subtotal is giving me something like 5.5 M. Okay, this is the essence total that they have given me. So now other essential costs like internet. Okay, I need to get internet fiber connection plus monthly, which is something like 150k. Brand logo snitch. My I need to make my branding, which is in the branding now. So should in case you are talking about branding, if you are doing branding, just know that branding is something like talking about what logo. You have to get a logo snitch, a social media handle, which is something that is going to take like 100k, which for this one I can do it on my own. I can do this on my own without any issue. So our business registration, which is in dollar, to register a business there is 100k. Then we have, beside a decor, okay, we need to also do decor. This is a work of ChatGPT, just guiding us on how to do a business plan without even like being to the place. That means that if I want to establish my business in the United States of America, in maybe the UAE, I can just do it without any difficulty. I can just do it without any difficulty here. It's just for me like to just get up now, just take my ChatGPT. It's going to base the location in which I'm asking it to do the business from. Then I'll take from there now. I'll already take everything. I'm sorry for the everything that is coming in. Like I said, I'm working on my phone because I would like everything to be on the phone so that nobody is going to have any difficulty like maybe the live whatsoever you are teaching here is good, but I can access it because my system is different. So now we also need to get something like power stabilizer or the UPS. Now, so it is telling me the estimated equipment that I need to get here is 5.5 million, 5.3 million. The rent is like 2 million. Other costs of 500k. We have the buffet and small operation cash like 500k, submounting it like to 8 million. Okay, so this is telling me that if I have 8 million, I can be able to start this business very well. So now you see AI also moved down to tell us that you have the tips. Okay, tips for starting smart. Okay, tips for starting smart. You can start with one laptop and a printer and expand if the budget is tight. Consider leasing larger solar panel. Okay, offer early promotions to attract business. So this is now one of the things that you can know. So what would you like me to do? Draft the business plan. So I'll just say that draft the business plan. If I tell AI now to draft this business plan for me and give me in PDF or Microsoft Word, I can do it. It can suggest a logo, marketing strategy for dollar, food, equipment, shopping list, and whatsoever, and local online vendors, which I can now just take it from here. I choose any local online vendor and I tell the vendor it's going to give me everything. Okay, it's going to give me everything. It's going to give me everything as I want. Okay, so this is not any issue here. So please just a second. Okay, so this is just all about it. So you can now complete it here. So like maybe printing the plan itself, taking suggestion on checking online vendors where you can get your equipments and the rest of the thing. Now let's get back here and see. Not just about maybe a business plan. Should in case you also, let's say that you want to open a medical hospital or whatsoever, everything can work here. Okay, so now we have seen how we can use ChatGPT to draft out a business plan. Okay, this is about I choose my location. From the learning and understanding now, you can also choose your own area. Now, Let's also take another thing. Like I'll return back first. I'll return back to the ChatGPT board so that I will not be here. So I'll return to ChatGPT. Now let's see how you can use ChatGPT to boost your social media presence. Social media is one of the places that a lot of people are working out there. Okay, like for instance, this is impact fuels. Impact fuels, I will not have to tell you that ChatGPT has already been, or AI has already been one of the main area of my work. So now, I want to start content creation. I want to start content creation. Guide me. I will just say guide me. Okay. This is what we are going to have here. Okay, just say, should in case you are like watching this and you are like you want to do mobile content creation and you are still thinking of what to do, I'm just teaching you everything here so that you can just see on your own and you can start something helpful for yourself. Like you see, this is the first step. First step that you have to do here is to clarify your goals. The first thing, please, this is always the three things about ChatGPT that everybody that you want to use ChatGPT, you must know about it. It has the starting and the end. You don't just go and give everything and down you stay quiet. So it is good. It is here giving us a guide that this is what you have to follow. Okay, this is what you have to follow. And should in case you already have a channel in which you have a channel or a line in which you are already working on it, you can just go straight to it to like suggest something for you. For instance, this is like telling us what is your niche. You can choose a niche, for example, tech, fashion, education, comedy, vlogging, tutorials, faith, or music. So this is just how you can, like I said, that you need to skyrocket your creativity using the AI. This is just what I mean here. It's not that there is any other thing, because you see here, it suggests us to choose any other niche that you can choose. You can choose about lifestyle. You can choose about maybe education. Okay, you can choose about education. You can choose about art or whatsoever, or traveling. Okay, like I remember there is one of this guy on Facebook. He's really famous. Project Nightfall. Project Nightfall. He's really concentration is about traveling. Okay, he's really concentrating about traveling. So he's into blogging and traveling, and you see he has his platform is one of the biggest platform on there. So now you also have to choose the format in which you are going to be doing your stuff, either YouTube, TikTok, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, or whatsoever. So now let's just move down here to see. So the essential tool that we need. So this is one of the things that many people think that now content creation is not still like it was before, that you are going to like have a lot of heavy equipment before you can start. You can start little even with your mobile phone, like I am working here today, like what I'm doing here today. You can start very little just with your mobile phone. Then with time now, you can now switch into using to get something like a laptop, cameras, and other heavy equipments that you may think about it. My microphone here. I think this microphone, I never got it more than two. It is not up to $3, okay, because I never have the money to start. But when I start growing higher, I start getting other equipments. Like I can get my laptop here. I have my laptop in which I'm also using it for other purposes, and other things keep moving. So that is just what you need to know. So it just tells us the essential tool. A phone with a good camera is very okay. Modern phones can work. Basic microphone, even a lip mount. This is what is called a lip mount mic. Okay, it's better for sound. We have good lighting. The other thing is just if you want to be doing something like video, like you see my environment is very having a very good lighting, or you can buy some other lighting, like you can get this ring lighting. Okay, now we have the natural lighting and the ring lighting. So these are just the thing. So you can learn the basic of maybe video editing like CutCard, VN, InShot, Canvas, Pixel Lab, desktop tools like maybe Premiere Pro and DaVinci. So you see how ChatGPT is really guiding us. So now this is now for content creators. Okay, I've already talked about business, which is one of the main key things that you can also use ChatGPT to do. For instance, should in case you have a little capital and you don't know what to do, just go it. It's not that you meet an expert. This is something that ChatGPT is very advantageous, or AI is very advantageous, as I always say that. It is a way that has come. Like families now have family doctors. These people now have business planners. It's like you have a doctor in your pocket, you have a business planner in your pocket, you have a teacher in your pocket, you have a researcher in your pocket. In fact, you have a judge in your pocket. Should in case you have a case and you are like doubting, how can this case be? Should I take it to court? What should be some of the things that I need to take into consideration before taking this into court? You can take it to ChatGPT, just put it there. ChatGPT is going to analyze your situation and tell you. It's like we have everybody. Okay, it's like we have everything in our hand. It's like this is one of the most common things that everybody can have. Imagine in these times that you have to pay to consult a doctor, you have to pay to consult a lawyer, you have to pay to consult a researcher that can write a business plan like this for you. So with ChatGPT, you see that you are just already going. So he has given us everything that we need here, everything. So even if now you go into script writing, tell it that I need some script and whatsoever, he's going to do the script and give it to you. Okay, so this is the number two that hack that you can use ChatGPT for content creation. We've looked for ChatGPT in the stage of marketing, like develop business plan, marketing strategies, and whatsoever. Even researching of buyers or seller. Okay, so in case you're into something, for example, the most common product that we have in Africa, which is mostly exported, is called the cassava. Let me say cassava powder. Okay, cassava powder, which is something like flour. Okay, powder, flour. Buyers in the UAE. So now, this is like I want to start researching. Okay, maybe I want to go into this and I start like looking for people who are into this business so that I can help them. And maybe I want to start doing supplying. You don't need to go like again moving along the road asking, oh, this is not something that is going to even take me time. If I'm looking for, I have a product, should in case you have a product that you want to put in the market, you don't even know the people that are into it. These are like local and regional supplier, which are the business to business. They offer fresh cassava or flour, dry chips, and whatsoever. So now these are addresses. We get everything here. You get the names, where they are located from, where they focus on. Like here, they are talking about Nilenroj Grammar, which is based in Dubai. It focuses on cassava residue, platelet, chips, heating, and meat processing capabilities. So that is just it. If you have any business idea, anything that you want to put out in the market, and it's like you don't know where to really take it from, you can just come here. See, these are the businesses. You have the businesses, you have what they are there, they do in bulk, you have meat processing, food processing, whatsoever. So this is just one of the things that we have when it comes to ChatGPT. Okay, ChatGPT. And now I'll still want to remind us that this ChatGPT remains the focal point. It's like the text processing. Like remember, it's like we are doing just our normal chatting. It's like talking with a friend. Let's look at something now new. Let's look at something. Remember, I'll talk about a lot of applications that we have to download. We are still inside ChatGPT, but you are going to permit me to tell you that ChatGPT is one of the applications that will always run there, because this is where text can be generated, and most of the thing that AI does is that it first of all it uses the text. We can first write the thing in the text, because first thing is to quote it, telling AI that this is what I want you to do, before it will be able to take our instruction and process it on the way that we want. For instance, let me start here that we need also angiogram. Like I said, please, for ChatGPT, I've talked about researching, marketing, research there, marketing strategy, and other things. So if you are a student that you are watching this live, or you are a nurse, you are a medical doctor, you are into any field of life, you are a mechanic, and mechanic, let's say technician, and you have any fault or you have any fault, you can also still use system application to maybe to sort out your problem. It's not even maybe. For instance, if I come here now, you see there's an area that there's like a picture, okay? It shows this is a picture here. So even if you like a mechanic, if you're a motor mechanic and your car is having an issue or something that is wrong, you take this picture here, you just click on the picture, okay? You just click there, it opens and asks you, when you click there, it opens here and asks you to take a picture, a file. If somebody has sent it to you, just take on the picture, okay? When you open on picture, it's going to open to the picture taken, then it's now going to tell you to upload the file here. Once you upload the file, everything is going to come pick up the file. ChatGPT is going to analyze it. Tell ChatGPT what you have. For instance, if your computer screen is blue and you don't understand what is happening, just tell ChatGPT, snap the screen, tell ChatGPT the mark of the computer, what is happening there, and it's going to direct you on what to do. Should in case that you want maybe to do a certain operation on it and you want that it should direct you on how to go, it is just going to tell you simply that this is what you have to click, this is what you don't have to click. Okay, so for that, we just end here. The same goes with students, the same goes with anybody in every walk of life, the same goes to restaurants owner. You can't come to ChatGPT, post any question there. It is like a conversation. Even it tells you and you doesn't understand it, post the next question again. It's going to still pick up from there and still move down without any difficulty. Okay, let's look also at one of the key things here that is there, which now I'll go to graphic design. Okay, let's turn the page. Okay, let's turn the page. The page to graphic design. Let's turn the page to graphic design. Okay, so now we are going to move to the side of graphic design. Okay, so in the space of graphic design now, we are going to be looking at some of the applications that are very good for graphic design. Okay, so long as AI is concerned, which I'm going to be getting some to be dropping prompts. We are going to be working on prompts. Okay, we are going to be working on prompts here. Prompts are like we're telling AI to do something. Okay, tell AI I need this, and it's going to generate and give to you. Okay, now we are going to start now, like telling AI that issue write a prompt. Okay, this is what we are going to do. Write a prompt. Please, we are on the page for graphic designing. Our page now is we are based on graphic designing now. So should in case you're a graphic designer and you want to learn how to use ChatGPT to watch to maybe do your graphic design, this is the best time for us. Okay, so now we are learning. But please, as we are learning how to use ChatGPT, very good. So as we are learning how to use ChatGPT for graphic design, please, one thing that you have to know here is that, like I said, you must have an idea, you must have a concept of whatsoever thing that you have to do, okay? Because it's not just something that people will just get up in the morning, you just pick it and think that you are going to just get into it, okay? This is one of the things that we are breaking down. If you are not a graphic designer, you have difficulties to do graphic design, okay? You have difficulty to do graphic design. So now, graphic design is something we'll talk about, which is the logo design. If you check my previous video, you always say I'm making tutorials on video on graphic, maybe logos design, poster design, which is like posters, the flyers, and we have social medias and art. Okay, these are some of the things that my previous, you can check on this channel, you have videos in which are talking about that. Now let's look at it now. So we'll ask AI now to write a prompt. Okay, write a prompt. that generates, okay, that generate areas, a realistic output. This is one of the things that we always talk about, realistic photo, realistic 3D, okay, 3D design of the text, 3D design of, I'll put now in quotes, okay, I'm going to put what I want it to design, then I'll say that impact fields, impact fields 1, with a young man standing beside. Okay, so we also need to give specification. Please, this is why I always illustrate that you need to also know about what you are doing. If you are not a graphic designer, you are going to have difficulties here, like the topography. I can say be using a color, like using royal blue, okay, royal blue color, and mix with ash, okay, with ash, white, with ash white color. On a stony background. Okay, so all this specification that I'm giving is because I'm a graphic designer. Then I know what I'm giving. Okay, I know what I'm giving. I need to know what I need it there. So now I will also specify the size. Built in an A4, okay, A4 paper. So this is the specification. I have to give all the specifications. Then now I just hit here on next. What I'm going to get here is that it's going to generate what is going to generate this. What that is generating here is what is called the prompt. Okay, this is called the prompt. This is nothing. It's not going to give us anything, but the first thing is going to call a prompt. So if you want, I can generate this image for you using AI. Would you like me to do that, to process? So if you want me to do this, I can do it. No, but I want to use the one that I already give to you, okay, to you guys. Okay, I want to use this. So I'll take here. I'll take on select text now, because we have to copy this text. We have to copy this text to use it. Okay, this is the text that we are going to use it. So after writing your prompt now, copy your prompt. Now the next AI tool that we are going to take this from there is what? The angiogram. Please remember, on the starting, I remember you to download the angiogram application. So in case you're a graphic designer and you haven't yet got the angiogram, please just try to make sure that you download it and install on your mobile phone. Okay, now we copy that prompt. When we come on this prompt, or we come here, when you launch angiogram, you are going to see how angiogram looks like. So this is just how angiogram looks like. When you launch it, it comes and open up the interface. Alright, just give it some little short time as it loads. It is a heavy application as well. Okay, so this is how angiogram comes. Okay, the first thing about it is that, please, you have to sign in. Okay, you have to sign in to the application. So if you haven't signed in, it will ask you to make sure that you do the sign in. Okay, sign in by putting your Google your email address there, so that you can be able, like, you can see here that I'm signed. That is why you see this M down here, which is like the email address that I used to sign. So now you can return back here. You can see what other people are creating. Okay, this is what other people have been creating. This is what people are creating. That are being created here are using what is called what a prompt. These are all prompts that you can see now. If I want to create my own based using that prompt that I have written, I'll just come here. Then I'll click here on the plus. Okay, let me return back. Sorry, I've closed everything all, but in just a few seconds we are going to be back. So please, if you are just joining, don't forget to drop your comment. Tell us where you are watching us from, and also support the live by giving us super thanks, a super sticker. We are really appreciate all, and we welcome it all, because it's one of the things that is really going to help and boost our own knowledge and our own capacity, and it be like a system booster for us. Okay, so like I said, you can see what other people are creating. So now I just want to return back because I really want to pick it out very well. So now down here you see something at the middle center here, like a plus sign. Okay, now I'm going to pick on this plus sign. When I click on this plus sign, what I'm going to do here is that we have our prompt already. Okay, so I'm just going to come and make this prompt. Okay, I'm just going to paste this prompt there. So now I'm going to hit on generate. Okay, I'll hit on generate. So when you just hit on generate, this is all. You don't have to waste your time. You don't have to bother yourself so much about whatsoever thing that is going to happen. You just sit and watch. You just have to sit and watch what ChatGPT is going to give you at the end of the day, what AI is going to give to you today. So this is one of the things that is happening. Okay, this is one of the things that it happens at the field of creativity now. Lots of people doesn't still have that time to go and start doing. You just come and tell them that this is what I want from you. They don't still go again, like having a lot of time to sit in front of computer coding and writing. So looking at it, this is what I just had that ChatGPT to give me. And you see, it follow the instruction based on what I give. Okay, it doesn't just generate what you want to generate, but at least this is like the cover. Okay, the main cover. Now you move down here, you can see how it looks like. So, and you can see the colors are coming out based on the colors that I described. So this is key number 3, or you can use ChatGPT to impact yourself, or you can use AI to boost your productivity. Okay, if you're a graphic designer, you have already learned about one new thing here. You can use this one to move along. So even if you're not a graphic designer and you have a target, like maybe to become a graphic designer, and you want to start writing prompt, the first thing that you have just to know here is to write a good prompt. Okay, write a serious prompt. For instance, I will take some other prompts from a group. That because we also have a group chat. That lots of things are being passed on there, so that we can go. I think let me for it. Okay, digitex. So inside here, this is one of the that we have been working there, and we have a lot of prompts that are there. Okay, so this is just a prompt. Okay, this is one of the prompts that we can copy. All right, so just copy this prompt and still copy this prompt, and now you take it here. You take it in diagram. Okay, yeah, you take it to your in diagram. So even my own prompts that I'm putting here, you can still copy my prompt. Okay, you can still copy my prompt. The other thing is just to make sure that you can edit it. Even this prompt that we write, you can still just come back there to edit it. So this is how most graphic designers that are working now. They don't still go ahead now to They don't still go ahead now to maybe have a lot of time sitting on applications to design. But please, I always encourage and tell you that go through the process of manual learning. Learn how to design manually before you come to this level, because at this particular level, if you don't yet first have the knowledge on working on maybe the graphic design itself, uh, you are going to you are going to almost lose everything. Okay, so uh, give me some questions here to answer. So I have video generator and I have the image editing. So next, personal use. I'm using for personal use. Okay, this is just like art illustration, design mockups, social media posts, stock photos, logos, marketing promotion submit. Okay, so it's just asking me to answer a little survey here. So don't bother about the survey. So now this is just a prompt that we have designed. Okay, see, using just a prompt, this is the logo that we have just already come up with. So should in case you need this prompt, I can give you also this prompt. Okay, I can give you this prompt. So just looking at it, we have this logo, a lot of logo here. Now you can choose the one that you want to use. So Instagram is actually just based on Instagram is actually just based on generating the reality, okay, generating images. That is one of the work of Instagram. And now another thing is that when you generate it, how can you download? I'll open back the application. So it's for you to download it is just to click on it. Okay, just place your hand on it if it is on your phone, as well as down here you can see download. Right, you can have downloads here. So you just come here to click on download. That is all what is required. Just click on download and we are going to take here, just hit here on download. It's going to download the image onto you and it is going to keep in your gallery. Okay, you can also click on the other one. Now you download it as well. It's also going to give you another one. Okay, now so this is about Indiogram and you already know how to use it. Now let's return back to our GPT. Again, this is the home. This is the home. No matter what you do, you always return back to it. Now we are going to see how we can now using raising text. Okay, let me say raising object. Okay, raising object. So we are going to be seeing how to raising object with ChatGPT, which is now step number 4 that we are into it. And thank you for all my streamers. I'm really grateful. I really appreciate how we are supporting the live today. I can see the numbers of likes that are coming up. Please just help me to hit the target goal, which is just like watching, like, subscribing, giving super thanks, and whatsoever thing that you can do to support this live to go. Now we are going to come here. Now I'll take on photo. I'll take on photo. Photos now, when I take on photo, this is what we are going to do. If you see anything and you don't know how to go about it, maybe it is a design and you don't know how to do it, you want to get the prompt that can design that same thing. For instance, this is a thumbnail for this live session that we are there. I'll add this thumbnail here. Then I'm going to tell ChatGPT one thing to do. This is one thing, what I'm going to tell ChatGPT. Write a prompt. Write a prompt. Or I'll just say convert the above. Convert the above into text. So when I just say convert the above into text, this is what is going to happen here. So it's going to ask me, do you want the text format for computer screen, poster, the text from the poster, the wall, or general image? General image. I'll just inform a general image into text. Okay, so when I said ChatGPT, it should just like convert the general image into text. This is what it's going to tell. This is the prompt. This is the prompt for this particular image that we just upload up there. Okay, that is just the prompt. So if you want now to convert, the same thing can happen with any other thing, please. So I can still give this logo that we just do now. Then I tell ChatGPT to convert it. Okay, write a prompt to generate the above image. This is a very good something, the above image. So this is something very, very good. This is how you boost your productivity. This is how you go. So this is it. You just say, you take anything that you take. This is just that prompt that we got from the other person. So this is also telling us that there's one secret here that you may not know, but I'll tell you that it's very simple. If I just come, I change this, I can just copy this prompt. I take select text, where under select text, I'm going to select from here. I'll just take it from here, I'll end here. Now, this is like, if you see somebody having a logo of a company that you really like the logo, and now you feel like it's very difficult now for you to design that same logo, what you can do now is just that take your phone, snap that logo very well, come upload it on your ChatGPT, tell it to convert it into prompt. As you get the prompt, just copy the prompt. Now when I got the prompt, I copy the prompt. What am I going to do here? I take to my Instagram. Okay, you can also use Bean. Bean is one of the application also. Yeah, you can also use Bean. So now when it comes to, I will just open my Instagram. Like, you know that Instagram will always take some time to work. So let me try to facilitate it here. So as we are waiting for Instagram to come, this is what is going to come here. Okay, when it comes, what happens? I'm going just to take my art. Okay, I'm going to take art, and I put that prompt. So what I just want to change from the name here is, instead to have this Bees Marketing Hub, I'll put now my own business that I want there. Okay, I'll just put the Cyro and Sons. Okay, I'll just put the Cyro and Son LTD. Okay, so should I allow it like that? Also, you can now look at the colors. If you are all okay with the colors or whatsoever, then you can just now take what? Generate. When I just hit now generate, I'll just have to look my place and sit there. This particular logo that I am not solely, I'm not placed, this is just for content creation purpose. I'm not like resetting or invading into somebody's privacy, but this is part of teaching so that you can understand, for my viewers, so that they can understand how they can use AI to facilitate your daily life activities. Like my topic already said here, boost your productivity 5 times with AI. Okay, with these 5 AI hacks, which we are on hack number 4 now. So this is the logo now that we get it. Okay, this is now my logo that we get is Cyro and Son LTD, which is LTD is like company limited. Okay, so I can now look on it here. I see, and this is just it. And this is how creativity has now come to be in the presence of this modern time, just with AI. Okay, just with AI, this is just all that we can do. And you don't have like, this is something that in some other areas, in some other like in the early 2014s, you have to pay very heavily to get a logo like this one. But just if you can just sit somewhere in your room, drinking a glass of cold water with ice, and you can be able to come out with something like this. Is it not amazing? So now we are done with AI now, using reasoning AI and using the reasoning now to go for further reasoning. Now let's look at this now. Move out of Instagram. We look at another thing. Okay, we look at another thing. Please, but one of the things that before I go here, I would like to remind you is that Instagram on its own, it has the free version. It has the limited coins for a daily use, for daily use. As in as much as if you can use Instagram, you can also come to another application that I showed you, which is called the Bean. Okay, the Bean AI, which is one of the AI tool, which is it is a Google AI tool. Okay, this is Microsoft from Microsoft. So now you can also use this one because Instagram has limited coins. Okay, like the coins to use in a day, Instagram is having limited there. So now we can now return back to the Lean AI where you can now look at AI like I'm pointing here on the screen. Then as we move together down the scale of it, let's move together. So I'm just going to come here now. I open this bin, okay, this bin, so that we can also now look at the bin. What does the bin do? So that is just how it is. Like I said, bin is actually Microsoft Power AI application. Microsoft Power. Look at ChatGPT. Focal point is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is like the foundation. Okay, ChatGPT is like the foundation. Now we've looked at the Instagram. We've looked at Instagram. Now we are going to be looking at the Bean AI. Okay, so when you open Bean, this is how Bean looks like. Bean, this is just how it looks like. It's like also giving an update of what is recently happening in the world. Like the incident that happened yesterday in India, which I pray that made it so of the faithful departed rest in peace. It was so disturbing, it was so shocking, which we are not cannot be talking about it, but it happens like that yesterday. So Bean is also giving us update about that. So now when it comes to this Bean application, you see it also have a lot to offer us. All right, you have a lot to offer us. Which you have a image creator, turn your ideas into reality. That is what Beans does. See what is trading today. Okay, if you are a blogger, if you're a blogger and you are a universal blogger, you want to blog on what is happening around you. You want to know of the latest news that is happening. You want to know of things that is happening around you and stuff of this nature. This is where you can come and see. So even it is giving us about the temperature about my area that I'm there. So today in Abu Dhabi, the temperature is not that hot. So now this is it. So now if I come here and I now take on it now, I'll take on my big content. I take here on my, let's say, image creator and reality. Okay, turn your image creation into reality. This is what is going to open and come up to us. This is what is going to come up and come up to us. So at this particular point in time, you see that we can also, the same way as we are using this the other application, the Instagram, we can also use it here. I just copied my prompt from ChatGPT, or the prompt that I write, I copy from there. Just that here it has limitation. Okay, you have some little limitation on the number of text to take. Okay, so I'll just have impact fuse hub. Okay, impact fuse hub, impact fuse hub. Okay, then I'll take create. Remember, this one gives us 13 coins every day for us to use. It always gives us 13 coins every day to use. So if I take now, surprise me when I enter the text there. Now it is working on it. You just give yourself time. You can chill. You take some water. You drink while you watch and eat. You see, it's not too different from what we get from the other side. But one of the things that we can't compromise here is that these different AI tools also give us different things at particular time. Because this same logo, we have created this same logo using what? Using a Instagram. Here you get something different. So now you see that here it is the same thing, but something somehow different. Because here we have the impact fuse hub. Okay, this is the impact fuse hub. This is what it's trying to bring. This is what it's trying to bring. And now you can see it by yourself, and you think of which one to go with. So this is the first thing to know with Bean. With Bean, it's very possible to create image also the same as it happened when we were using the other application. Thank you so much for the like. Thank you for all that are following. us so that we move together. So this is how the bin happened here. You can use this bin to generate image as the same as we have used ideogram. So, but I am like I'm saying, you must have a very good knowledge about graphic design. Okay, you must be perfect. You must try to accurate or try to get the basic concepts of graphic design, so that even if you are designing a logo at a particular point in time, you can be able to defend which type of logo am I creating. Because don't just create, it's not just about the issue of creating, but you have to know what you are creating in certain times. Okay, because in sometimes if you don't know what you are creating, it's actually that you are destroying. Okay, now you see that he has also this being has been updated in such a way that it can also create some little videos of 5 seconds. You can create a video of 5 seconds, like little animated videos. Like here you can see this one's down here. Okay, you can see this one down here. This is a video that has been created. So the same now, if you want to make a prompt that can create the same something like this is a waterfall. And one of the thing here is that you may even see this and you think that this is reality, but this is something being created using AI. Okay, how can you make this happen? It's just for you to go now to your ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT that you should write a prompt that can be used to create this, and this. Okay, this is what it is called. This is how it looks like here. A waterfall cascade over ancient stone using a soft morning light and a slow tied up shot. So this is just about the video. This is just how you can create a video of this nature using the AI. Okay, just a short prompt like this one. So should in case you can you need this prompt, you can just take copy the prompt. Okay, you can just copy the prompt, return back here to where you have the video creation, then you tell them that let's just say watching the early morning sunset with a great smile. Okay, we will put a family. Okay, so now if I take generate, this is also, we are now doing a video generation. It's not say like text generation or just image generation. So this is, oh sorry, I'm insert generate text. I'm sorry for that. My target was to generate an a video. So select all, I'll take copy. So, but when you look at the images you have also generated, you see this is like a family watching the early sunset. So this is just a simple prompt. Okay, and maybe you are a video editor, a content creator, and you need something of that nature, you can just put it there. It's going to be the same thing. So I'm going to click on this tab. Okay, I click on this tab where you have video. This is the video tab, and this is the audio the image tab. Okay, so I will now come here, I click on this the video tab, then I'm going to paste in my prompt there. I paste my prompt. When I take my prompt, what do I need to do? I just need to come here now, I hit on create. Okay, so now I just sit somewhere and we wait and see what it's going to bring to us. So it's working on the video, it's just working on the video, and the highest thing here is just to give it some time to see what it's going to bring up to us. So it's not even like AI is very good, but the same as I'll still advise you that you should be careful the way that you do it. You go along with it. Don't use it for any destruction purpose. Use it to facilitate your work. The same like computer came. I give the history how computer came in when we did not even have, we were having all the typewriters. So everything that you take in and use it very well is going to give you anything. It's going to give you very good things for you to move. So should in case you may also open a YouTube channel like Impact Fields is here today, you can also open your own channel. And if you don't have things to do, anything, go and ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT is going to guide you on what you can start with producing, telling you about your production, what you need to put together. As you are putting it together, you start taking, you do editing, then you do your posting, edit and post, and very very soon before you want to see, you have a monetized channel as well. Okay, so in case also, like I'm working here today, in case you are a content creator and you are having issues, don't think it's difficult to drop your also on the comment section, or to can also inbox me by sending me an email address, as you can see on the comment section. But please don't bore me, don't give a boring email because I may not attend to it. Okay, it should be something like a business. So you can get to me, just check on the description, you can get to me at this email address down. Okay, so just send me an email there, I'm going to respond to you. So this video creation is actually something that is going to take time. Okay, it's going to take some little bit of time, but you just have to know that it will take time, but actually it's going to give you but just the result. So that is one of the things that we need to know about here. Now, as it is moving, before as it is moving, we'll come back here to see. We'll come back to this video tab. We'll see how our video has been created. So now let's look at something else different. Okay, let's look at something else different. So just come and tap here on this mail. When you are here, just tap here now to return home. Okay, we return to the home tab. Let's return to the home tab while we wait for everything to load and come. We return to the home tab. Okay, now all this time. Okay, we come here now. Let's just come here. This is after inside the home after here. Just that to it now is I'm having difficulty to move. Okay, I've moved this one. So you just come here, right? We are on this tab now, not on the home tab. All right, just note it very well. We are on this tab now, so we return back to this tab. Now we want to exploit some things inside this a bin also. So now, as we are here, so the first tab that we are in there is the image creator. Okay, we have the image creating the image creator tab, and now you have the mathematics. Okay, the another one that you have there is the mathematics. You can maybe solve your math. You can check trading, what is trading. You can do downloads here. You can explore, you can watch videos. Okay, you can do exploit AI. Okay, you can exploit AI. You have the image creator, you have the wallpapers, and there are a lot of things here. Okay, you have a lot of things here. For example, let me just click on exploit AI. Let me just click on exploit AI. When you click on exploit AI, you are going to see some things there also. Now, this is what it comes here. These are exploit AI. You have to exploit AI. You have the recent, you have the avatars, you have 3D paint, you have 3D avatars. These are avatars, okay? These are avatars. You always, I think, most of us, we know about this. You have AI paint, you have AI paint. So these are some of the AI paints that you can see here. So even if you click on it, you are going just to see the prompt. Okay, now you have 3D names, 3D names, which is some of the things that it has really been existing. A lot of people are using these 3D names. Okay, when you always see people have this, so you already know how to go about it. You just need to come to your bin, then you click on the options there. You just click down, you see exploit AI. You can see. So for just now, if I click on any of this name, for instance, if I need any of this name, or let me take for this one that you have this Jovans. If I need it also, I just click on it. It gives me, this is the prompt. Please, AI, every time we're talking about prompt, either you are on ChatGPT or whatsoever, this is the prompt that has been used here to come out with this. Okay, This is the prompt here. This is the prompt that gives us what you are seeing down there, what you are seeing like that. So it asks me to enter my name. Decorate your name with an eagle made of fire and smoke. So if I just enter my name around this space or whatever I want it to be here, I hit generate, I'm going to get that same image. And what happened next is just that I can download it. All right, so that is just it. So if I just come there now, I put here what impact feels. Okay, I always like to go with my brand name, impact feels one. Then I take generate. You just give it some time. You see, this is the first thing that it does is what it gives us the prompt. Okay, that is the first thing that it does. It gives us the prompt. Elegant 3D topography. So now the same thing happened here. You can copy this prompt. You can copy this prompt that you are seeing here. Now you take it to an area. Maybe you take it to your another different area. Best AI graphic design tool that can really give you like the angiogram. You can take it on angiogram. It's going to give you, okay, so now it is working on it, and when what happens is that it's going to just generate that image and give to us. And one of the things that happen here is that even it is coming very slow, you can just keep it. You go, then you stay. When you are chance now, come back now to see if you are finished with what you really want. Okay, so this is just that. So we give some time to see that the things are going. It is like also accessing a website which is having a lot of traffic and congestion there. We are hit already 100 minutes on live, which is something almost an hour plus, which I really appreciate all of us for staying connected, staying tuned. So now as it is still loading, please, I will just go again to explore other things while this one is gone. So it's asking me to give some question. What other color palette did I consider? Can you explain the topography best practice? So please, this is what you say. It's asking me to give more details. And now this is why I said that you can't just go about to do graphic design without knowing what you are into. Okay, you can't really just go to without knowing what you are into, because it's going to be so hurting that maybe at this particular juncture that you reach there, and now you get to answer some questions from ChatGPT. ChatGPT is asking you some questions that you can't even answer. You don't know what is topography, you don't know the fonts, you don't know the alignment, you don't know anything there. That means that it's like you are just there wasting time. Okay, it's just like you are there wasting time. So it's always good, like I said, you can learn the basic concept. Okay, learn the basic concept of your work, learn the basic concept of whatsoever that you want to use this chat GPT for. Okay, and after when you get this basic concept now, you can now move ahead now to use AI now to facilitate. That is why I tell a lot of people that AI is just there to accreditate your work, to make work to go so easily. It's not there like just to make the work for you. Because for some people, they always think that AI is there to do your work for you, which I said no. AI is not there to do your work for you. It's just there to facilitate your work so that you can work as possible. Okay, you can work as fast as possible, not just there to do your work as like other thing. Because if you are thinking of just sitting and something is there to do your work, that means that at the end of the day you are going to find yourself in a very lost and a difficult area to come out, because it's not something that somebody will just take your work and just do the work for you while you are sitting. No, you just need to also have the idea of what you actually want to put up. Okay, then this application is just there to help you to see that, okay, actually you get exactly the thing that you want. All right, you get exactly the thing that you want, because there is nothing that ChatGPT will just take, or any AI application will just take and run it for you without your consent, be it into video scripting, whatsoever scripting that you are making. Just understand that you need it, and you need to know what you are doing. You need to be capable to defend what you are doing. Also, it's not that even on computer, if you have a computer, and a computer is like it is the one to the computer is like you are just there and you are just looking at the computer is not going to do anything for you, because we also have the area of, before we are in the area of this AI application, AI, we also know that it is the computers was also there before the coming of AI. Okay, so that is why I'm telling you that at this level now, you need to also give the description so that it really comes out with the actual thing that you want. But if you don't know how to give your description so as to come out with what you actually want, you are going to end up on a halfway trap. Okay, now let's go. Now let's return back here. Let's just return back and we see other exploit that we can still make here. So for those of you that are to like, you want fonts, you want to get some fonts, these are fun. Okay, emoji translator, interactive games. So this is just some of the things that are there, and you can remember the tag that we used to reach here. Okay, say me a joke, squeeze, music, movies, Travis. If you want to play Travis, okay, you can also come here, you do some Travis. Now we have writing. If you want to write rewrite a text into another generic, you want to write Instagram post, a YouTube post, or whatsoever post, you can just come here. If I take for instance YouTube post, okay, so it tell me what is the post about. I can say about AI. Okay, I can just say it's about AI. Then I hit the next. What it's going to do is going just to write me this post and tell me choose your, so already you see this is the YouTube post that I can take and I go and post on YouTube. If you want to write Facebook, it happens the same. Okay, it happens the same. So it's just to return. You scroll down, you see TikTok, captions, Facebook, every other thing that you want to do. Create a catching slogan. Okay, you want to create a slogan. For example, this my brand. My brand is the Impact Fuse. Okay, Impact Fuse One. So I'll just enter my Impact Fuse One. This is my Impact Fuse One. So I'm going to wait for it to create a slogan for me. So these are the slogans that it is giving. So focus your passion, spark changes, Impact Fuse with innovation purpose. Unique, create and transform. So this is, you want to create a niche for yourself. Okay, that is the best way. That is one of the way to go along with it. All right, so we continue as we move down the scale. And thank you so much for being together with us throughout this journey. I know that it is a very long one, but let's just continue and we look at it as we come to the end of these 4 applications that we've talked on it. We are going to also now launch and go back now into another stage, which is like now the bonus 6 tips that I gave. Okay, the bonus 6 tips. So we are now going to look at the bonus tips. Okay, the bonus tips which I highlighted as well. Which now in these bonus tips we are going to be looking at what? We are going to be looking at the Red Mini. Okay, the Red Mini, which I say that is also very good, especially if you are into photography. Now, this Red Mini has really helped a lot, especially when you are struggling to combat with issues of, let's say, pictures. If you are a graphic designer or you are just somebody that you have your camera or you snap pictures and you want to do editing and you have a problem with a pictures quality, so just go to your Google Play Store and make sure that you download this application called the Red Mini. Okay, just download Red Mini. Just download Red Mini here. So if you download Red Mini, this is how it's going to come. All right, so now just launch into Red Mini. Okay, please, this application is very good. It's for picture enhancement. If you want to enhance your picture, you want to do picture editing, and now you are like facing the problem of the quality of the picture. Maybe some people, your phone camera is not the best. Just download Redmi. Redmi is very good. It's a very good application. Like I tell you, it really is a wonderful application that you can use to enhance images. Okay, now let's assume that you have snapped a picture and you discover that this picture quality is not the best. Okay, and discover that the picture quality is not the best. For instance, let me take like this image here. Okay, then I agree. Okay, I'll take the image there. So this is just how it comes. So now inside here you can see even as from here now you can take up images from here, your gallery to take up images. So if I just come here, I click here. I'm sorry for all the apps that are coming on screen because I close my gates that protect the apps. So I just need to come here. I click on there, and I just need to come. Then I click to pick up my image here. Okay, I click inside here. It comes up, so it is going to take to my album or my gallery. So I just scroll down. Okay, take any old image that you want to take. This is one of the old image that I have. Okay, now enhancing, like we are restoring back this image. Enhancing means we are restoring back this image. Okay, it look like a fresh new image. Sorry, I did not pick it. So I click on it. Okay, we just have to give some time to come. I don't know what is happening. The network is somehow slow, but it's okay. So this is what happened here. It's going to come. So the other thing that I just have to do here is just to click here on what enhance. Okay, I just have to click here on enhance. So when I just click here on enhance, I give myself some time. See what is going to happen. Here. I took a lot of images at once. That is what is blowing because being high speed. Okay, but we are going to take it back. You just have to be patient for. Okay, this is what happened with all these applications sometimes. I don't know. Okay, so it has come. So I will just click here on enhance. Okay, this is how the enhancement is being done using Redmini. So like I drop my email address, you can get to my inbox should in case you need something like a personal coaching or you have some issues on your channel, we can discuss about it there. Okay, so should in case you have anything that you want to talk about, just drop the comment. Okay, should in case there's something that you want to understand, just drop a comment. Okay, I'll be there to talk with you. Now looking at this image that we have done, looking at it before, this is how it looks like. Very old image. Okay, now you can see how it looks like when it was before. Alright, this is how it looks like. Very old. Now we are enhancing this image. Now let me clear it out. Okay, let me clear it out. You see, look at it. It is the same image, the same person, but what happened there? It has now become so clean and sparkling. So this is just another hack. This is like why I said that it was like a tip. Okay, these are like bonus that I'm giving you. You see how you can enhance an old image. You can take that old image of it that you have onto maybe it is your grandfather, your grandmother, that you are thinking that the image quality is so poor, you cannot be able to still get that image, and maybe you do some enlargement of it. So just come here, you do, and after when you get this result, just hit here. Okay, this is an auto enhancement tool, an auto image enhancement tool. Just click here so that you can now download it. Okay, just download it without any issue here. So I just click on here. I'm going to take on download, and when I click on download, it's going to go into my gallery, and from my gallery I can now take it to other space in which I'm thinking that I can start maybe working more on it. So this is a tool, remaining. Like I'll still take it here. It's a very nice tool when it comes to image enhancement. Okay, when it comes to image enhancement. So I believe that we have really done so much for today. But the last and not the least bonus that I'm going to give also is like we'll see how to write and okay, we'll see how to write and create personalized music. Okay, so now looking also AI in the so which is also known as AI and music industry. So it's very possible that if somebody is here and you are watching this, like you have dropped a comment, you want me to write a song for you, okay? On this live, let's write a song for somebody. So I'll be waiting. If you are live, just tell me your name and maybe your birthday or whatsoever that you want. We will write a song for you, okay? Tell us what to write a song for you for. If not, I'm going to write a song for Elizabeth, okay? Let's just write a song for Elizabeth. So Elizabeth, are you ready here that we should write a song for you? So if you are still here or you are busy, we'll write a song for you, okay? Which is you are one of our top fans that you have really been with us for some time. So we are going to write a song for our fan, okay, today. Now this is not something to take time. The name is Elizabeth, okay? So Elizabeth, and you are the person that we are going to be writing this song for, thanking you for how you have supported us, okay? Elizabeth, if in case I'm not seeing you and you want that we should also do for you, please, the other thing that you can do is for us to just drop your comment. So Elizabeth is for today. Okay, for today. And thank you for always coming. Okay, for always coming. David, also know that you are watching the live stream and maybe you are also concentrating with TikTok, which is very okay. Please, we are writing a song, okay? Now remember, now we are out of Redmi, okay? Redmi, which was a picture enhancement, so now we are done with it. We also get to now start with a new tool, which is called the Sonu. This is one of the best tools that I have. Sometimes I used to compose songs for my family, okay? If I'm feeling so happy, I can compose a song for my family. I don't need to go to a studio. This one, you don't need a studio to compose a song again, okay? You don't need anything like to move into studio before you can compose a song again. This is just AI. This is nothing. This is AI. Now let's look at how we can go with Sono. Please, the base ground of any AI tool is mostly ChatGPT. Let's return back to the ChatGPT. Now here is ChatGPT. Let's launch our ChatGPT. Okay, we are going to tell ChatGPT what we actually want to do today. So now, what did I need now? I want to, okay, I'll tell it compose a song. Compose a song. Compose a song. So appreciate Impact Fuse fans. Okay. Impact Fuse One fans and members, especially Elizabeth. Okay. Should in case you are joining this live and you want that we should also make a song for you, just drop your name, okay? Elizabeth. Like we said that we are going to be composing for all our fans, but we'll be thanking Elizabeth the Elizabeth Delgado. Okay, Elizabeth Delgado. Yeah, we really want to appreciate you so much for always coming there, Mount Elizabeth. We thank you so much. All our fans all over the world, we really appreciate you people really matter a lot to us. So, okay, so appreciation, thanking them for their support and love of Impact Fuels. Their desire, their desire to learn and grow with us. Okay, this is just a song. Now, I'm not a very good in composing songs because for those that are songs composer, they will know what they need to go. Like you need to give the generic. Okay, the generic. You have to give the generic of the song, which will be like I'll be using the Afro beat. I don't know it is for the generic, the Afro beat, Afro beat. Then I'll be using like the the music key. I learn a lot of choral music, so the music key will be like I'll be using the C sharp, and maybe drums, piano, and okay, let me just use drums and piano. So we are going to hit there. You just give some time now. It's going to load. It's just going to load. So this is how ChatGPT is going to compose a song. Okay, compose a song. Title One Love, One Family, Impact Fields. It give us a tempo. Okay, the tempo is a 1000 BMP. I believe that music composers here will really understand this one more than me because I just like music. Actually, I'm not a composer, okay, but if there's any composer here, the composer is going to understand more than us. So now it gives us the verse one, the key. It gives us the pre-chorus, the key, and what whatsoever. So now this is just it. This is just it. This is just it. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do here is what? I'm going to copy this music. Okay, like we talk of the application that we're going to be using. In case you doesn't know this application, okay, I'm not going to do text selection there. I'm just going to copy this music. Okay, so this see what ChatGPT tell me at the end. If you like, I can provide a sheet music. You can make a sheet music, create an MZI file based on the instrument and generic vocal track. I don't want this. We want to use this application that we'll be using today, which is the what I've already pointed out here that we are going to be using. So, should in case you don't yet have it, just run over to Google Play Store and you download this application, okay, so that we can now use it. So now, or should in case that your mobile phone is not so strong to carry it, just go to the website to your just open any web browser on your phone. Remember, web browser are just applications that can be used to access the internet on your mobile phone or your computer. Yeah, you can also still open on a computer. There's no issue. So just open. For me, I'm going to open Google Chrome. Okay, I'm going to be using Google Chrome for that purpose. Now, when it comes to here, I'm going to just type there Sono. Okay, Sono, which is the application that we're going to use. So I'm going to put the in the comment section so that should in case you want to go there, so you just also can type here, like you see the name is sono.com. Okay, sono.com, and you can tell, and now you take the Sono AI. Okay, so now what we are going to be using here is called the Sono. Then we have AI, Sono AI music. Okay, This is what we want. We are working here. So the Sono AI music. So now from the Sono AI music, we will just we'll just tap there. Okay, we'll just tap there. So this is how music creation goes with AI. Okay. Okay, so music creation with AI. Okay. So you can guess to see how you are boosting yourself using AI. Sono, when you get on Sono, always make sure you see introducing remixing. Before, remixing was not there. Now you can also remix another person's music on Sono. Okay, now yes, I am in. There's no issue there. And please, this is also something. You have a free version and a paid version. Should in case you want to go in, you need to know what you are going in for. Okay, so which of this version you are going in for. Sorry, after some time. Okay, you can change anytime. So this is asking me to upgrade my plan, and upgrading this plan. Okay, so this is a song that I composed the other time, and it is still here on the screen. Okay, this song is still here on the screen. It is a song that I composed using the same application. All right, so if I play this song, it is playing. You can listen to it. Okay, now, but this is not our core. Make the one that we want to compose. So now here inside Sono, I'm just going to come here. I'll take okay, this is the one that I first composed. Today's the day we celebrate. Precious boy we think is great. SSLLL with laughter, hugs, and fun so bright. DRMFM. Okay. I have to stop it, then we compose a new one, which I'll just tap on here in the middle where you are seeing the music sound. Junior, okay. You're our heart's delight. All right, sorry, because I'm this SM purpose here. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to take from here. I'm going to take from here. Oh. I guess something is happening, but everything is going to be okay. So I don't know what is happening here on Sono, but I just have to refresh it. Let me just do some refreshment. Because actually it doesn't take this much time to be able to open, but something is actually not going okay here. Remember, this is not man-made. We man-make this thing, but sometimes it turns to control. Also, it tends to be difficult to manage and control. But it's the same thing. Okay, actually, I was not. You have to sign in. Okay, the other thing here is about signing in. Is just you come here. Now you click on. You just need to click on subscribe. Okay, or just not need to subscribe. Just click on the login. When it's load and come, I'm going to do the login together with you. So I'll just come here at the top here, okay? I'll just come here at the top. I'll need to come here. I click here, then I make sure that I log in. Now logging in is not too that difficult. It's just with your email address. You do the login, okay? So or he has captured my information already. Now I can now start creating, okay? Let's look at create. So we need now So also let's just come here. I have some songs already that I created here that I don't know what is happening here. So these are my songs that I created some past days ago. So if I come here on this middle center, I click here on the middle center. Okay, please remember we are on the middle center where you see the music icon. I cannot point to it because if I take down the open to points, it's going to block it. Now once you are here now, you see up here you can have customize. Okay, you upload the audio, maybe it is something that you are singing with your own voice, you can upload it here, and you have the plans here. Okay, this is the versions, different versions that are existing. So I'll advise you always use the version 3 the version 3. Okay, because version 4 is like a paid version, you have to pay. So I use this version 3 because this is not yet paid. But in case somebody can case you to go some to do something higher, it's always encouraging that you can now use the paid version. Okay, you can pay the paid version to create it. Now I just need to come here, I'll describe my song, so I'll paste my song here, the prompt in which we created. I'm going to paste it there. Okay, I'm going to paste it. Sorry, this is shit. This is shit, man. What is happening? Clear. I'm going to clear everything. Okay, let's return back. Let's return back. So I will return back. I'm not going to create here. Okay, let's take on this vertical lines here. Okay, and it is actually going to take me back to birth, the creating point, to show me the songs that have been created before, which is not what I want to do. Okay, so actually we're at this point now. So now I'm going to I'm going to drop my song here. This is, I'm going to paste the prompt that we write. This is it. We have finally gotten here. So I'm going to take it. Then I delete this one that is right down because we are not going to be needing these ones. I think the ones that are up. So I'll just, okay, I'll allow this one here. Then I'll now use my, we are using the lyrics, not just the instrument, because also you can just use the instrument as well as you can use the lyrics. Okay, so we'll be using the lyrics because the instrument will be there. If I want just to get all of the instrument, I'll come here. So I'm going to just leave it there. So which of the voice am I going to be using? I'm going to be using a male vocal. Okay, then I'm going to be using a male vocal. So I can also add some female vocal. I can add some electric guitar. I can add some electric guitar, like we have seen already. We have already added it there. So now I now hit on what create here. Okay, you can now hit on create. Okay, sorry, the other thing here is just left to create. So if you come here with point, you hit on create now. is going to come and is going to generate the music. So when we hit on create, it's just giving it time, just to give it time and see. It's going to take us and really create the music that we want it to create. Okay, so I enter the song. Okay, please, sorry, I forgot to add the relics there. I forgot to add the relics there, so that is why. So add relics. I'm going to add the relics, which I'm going to paste. Okay, the other one that we first pasted, he has already done, and it's okay. So this is some. So this is what it's done after paper. I'm sure I'm going to make a video that you can really use it here. Okay. So you see we have created the lyrics here. This is just how we do it. I'm going to make a video in which I'm going to post particularly on this one so that you can understand, so that you can really understand it very well. So this is how you can create your own songs on your own without the help of anybody. Okay. This is just how you can go around about to create your own song. Maybe let's say it's your child birthday or whatsoever. You create your own song. Okay. On your own. So I'll just put here Thanksgiving. That is just the instruments behind them. So now I'll just say thanks and appreciation. Then I'll add my vocal. You see me on my vocal. I'll add something like thank you. Okay. Then thanks. Really happy. Okay. I'm going to put my shape. So that is just what happens there. If I'm going to actually make a full video on this one, where we can now see on how to go about creating, okay? Where you can see about how to go about creating. I'm going to make a full-fledged video on this particular topic, okay? So should in case just that the website is disturbing, I can't really come out clear, you just have to check the tutorial back on this page, on this same channel. Any moment from now, I'm going to be dropping it. So we draw the curtains on this line, and I will say that we'll be back again next week, same time. Will be another good topic of discussions where we can be able to see how we can create more. So I will take here to be close. So we are just going to close from here, and as soon like I promised, I'm going to create a full video only on this particular topic because it shows that there is some to be there, to be on live and also creating the music at the same time is creating a lot of disorder. Okay, thanks and see you in our next live. Thank you for streaming. See, our next live session comes, or our next playoffs come. Please keep supporting us. Your support is whatever we need. Your support will take us a very long way. Keep coming to us every time that you want to hear from us. We are there to work together with you. We are here because we have a community of 102,000 subscribers. So we just want to appreciate and thank you so much for coming to join us today, and see you in our next tutorial. Bye.